Hi there people, welcome back. This is Spray Love and this is another video about a fragrance, and it's another video about the same fragrance that I do a lot of times, I think, because I'm always amazed by this fragrance. It is this fragrance right here, Philipp Plein No Limits. And so you can see that the packaging has got a hologram. It's No Limits with a dollar sign, and the fragrance bottle has the shape of a credit card that doesn't have no limits, but has a pretty high limit that you wouldn't reach it even in a lifetime. Perhaps, are you wondering, is it really as nice as I think it is? Well, it's just, it highly depends on the person who's wearing it, but I don't think that I consider myself to be the typical crowd that would buy that kind of fragrance. I am not in the crowd that desires to buy Philipp Plein even as a designer in general, whereas a lot of designer fragrances I have, I also like the designer work on the clothings. But anyway, and the branding is really like targeted at what people might call douchebags. Yeah, it's pretty much it. It's over the top. Everything looks like an action movie. There's hot girls everywhere. But yeah, that kind of branding, that Paco Rabanne, it's like Paco Rabanne on steroids, the branding for that fragrance. But anyway, I wouldn't bring it up if I wasn't truly impressed by that fragrance. At first I saw it in a video, I believe it's Jensen's, and I was like, yeah, perhaps if I come by it, I might give it a sniff, because he was really impressed with it. And so I found it, and I was super impressed, and I tried it on and was super impressed, and decided to buy it at some point, because it's really cheap and really interesting, really different. They're not going for like a Dior Sauvage emulation. They're not going for a Versace Eros emulation. They're not going for anything like that. They're going completely on their own in a path that I didn't really know was would work that much. They're more going for a vibe that could be similar to the Tom Ford fragrances, but less classy. So it's kind of a more casual Black Orchid, if that makes sense, or a more casual, those kinds of really bold, very daring fragrances. But Black Orchid is super classy, yet seductive, yet whatever, and it's amazing. That one is the same kind. It's pretty seductive. It's very nice. It has that animalic powerful vibe. It's got a really powerful, energetic vibe, yet it's more casual, more, you can dress down to that fragrance. You don't have to dress up. Whereas with Black Orchid, I sometimes have difficulty wearing it if I don't feel classy enough for the day. It's like, it's really, really bold and really elegant. It has that elegance, transcendence that Tom Ford has in his fragrances in general, but this one, it's really more casual. So it fits the purpose, because Philipp Plein, what he sells, like his designer side is more selling like things that are very casual, not really elegant, not really classy. Some things are classy, some things are elegant, but it's not the target is to get clubbing, clubbing guys, that want to dress flashy. You know, it's not that elegant and classy. So it's, I think it fits the purpose, and that's one of the reasons why it works so well, is because it fits the purpose of being that sexy clubbing fragrance, but also it's completely off tracks, so it's very original. And I think that I have said that like many times, but I think that this might be the new, like, could be the new thing. I don't know, because the branding is so intense that a lot of people that are the typical fragrance buyers won't be getting that fragrance just because the marketing side of it is way too much. And I kind of understand, because it's quite off-putting. You need to see every advertising for that fragrance is quite off-putting. For someone like me, it's very, very off-putting, but the fragrance is so nice, and it's done by Alberto Morillas, who is an amazing perfumer. So it's, I don't know, there's something with that fragrance. I cannot pinpoint it, but it's completely awesome. Yet the branding doesn't touch me at all. It's something that I don't want to associate with. I like, people laugh like when they see the packaging and the credit card, and I kind of put on a show every time I demonstrate the whole package, and I kept the actual box just because, well, it's just too iconic. But it's kind of like me being sarcastic. It's kind of ironic, the fact that I like the marketing just because it's so dumb, but the fragrance is legit really, really good. So I would recommend it. I think it's going to replace some of the clubbing gods out there, like Eros. It's completely off track, yet very interesting. I put on one spray and it kills the room. If you put two sprays, you kill the club. It's amazing. It's such projection, such power. There's something sexy, animalic in there. I like that, because a lot of fragrance, like designer fragrances, are made to be very clean. This one has a clean, vibe, but it's not clean. It's very sexy. It's very like vicarious, I think the word, but it's intense, and it's the animal side of you, and it has that kind of oud, kind of body odor like vibe to it, but it's very, very sexy. I think it's very, very appealing, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna smell it out there at some point, and if I don't, someone will copy it and brand it differently, and this will be the next move. I don't know, perhaps Versace, perhaps another super huge brand that just takes the idea and does something with it. It's just amazing. And also it's unique, and it doesn't fit on everyone, so watch out, don't blind buy. Spray it on yourself. There's tons of notes in there. It's kind of like Amen. It's kind of like all those fragrances that have a lot of notes. They don't, sometimes they don't project well on some people. Sometimes they do on others. And spray with moderation with that, if you don't want to choke everybody to death. But when it's sprayed in moderation, this is one of the most awesome fragrances I have smelled in the last years. So, that being said, spread love and spray love. Bye bye.